What does it mean that Jesus was born, that God became man? Peace on earth, this idea of Jesus bringing peace on earth, this is to do with peace between us and God. Jesus, of course, does call us, he says, blessed are the peacemakers. So we are supposed to bring peace on earth in terms of there being less rivalry and less conflict and less wars. And those, God obviously wants that as well. But God works sometimes through those things. The biggest peace that Jesus came to bring was salvation, the peace between, the reconciliation between us and between God. And the way that throughout the ages, throughout biblical history, that God has brought about this peace is in particular through three roles that you see popping up time and again through biblical history that culminate in the person of Jesus. And these three roles are that of prophet, priest, and king. So we have the prophets of old. But the prophets of old, we had, for example, you got Nathan, who was one of the prophets. He called out David's sin. You had priests like Abiathar. You have then kings like King David himself. The prophets spoke on behalf of God. The priests made sacrifices for the people's sins. And the kings ruled with justice and brought about safety for God's people. And so God has always used these leadership roles to bring about stability, safety in a people group, especially in his people group of ancient Israel in the Bible. I would argue that every culture needs these three roles to actually be righteous and to do God's will. You need the truth speakers, you need the prophets who will talk about the dishonesty and the lies of the culture and the deceptions in the culture. They'll speak truth to power in one sense. You need those prophet-type characters. You need the priests, the people that actually talk about how to be redeemed, how to be made right with God. And then you need the kings. You need those who govern well, who actually bring about peace and prosperity and justice and security.
You know what feels really good? Hitting that beautiful like button. It's just sitting right there, all alone with nothing to do. Help it live to its fullest potential. You know what else feels really good? Embracing that subscribe button. It's like a puppy begging for attention. Just showing it a little bit of love goes a long way. Like and subscribe.